What's going on, guys? Julian here, jlewishtrading.com. Just doing the final review of 2019. Just about done. So here it is, FCell. On the low float side of things, we had some traders in our community hitting this today. This was the top mover on our low float scan. And there was, I want to say, about 4 or 5 really great looking setups that our low float traders were hitting today. Starting with FCell, using that 5 and 2 price action, excuse me, being above those moving averages. There were some really nice tradable opportunities right through here. Trading pre-market highs, pullbacks off of the 20-day simple moving average on the 2 and 5. Very, very, very nice, clean opportunities. And you'll see that FCell, VIVE, same thing. This thing pulled up, first 5-minute bar, really rallied hard, pulled back, held that 20-day simple moving average, which is another great buy opportunity, and then this thing rallied long. You know, it was just opportunity after opportunity. ONCY right out of the gate, depending upon which chart you wanted to use, just clapped right out of the gate. And so a number of our traders were doing exceptionally well hitting these today, and you can see that 49%, 46%, 23, and 21% respectively, just the top 4 that we're talking about, and even the 5th on the list. And we usually don't go that far down the list, but the top 5 all did very, very well on the low float side. So if you're one of the traders in the J. Lewis Trading community that hit any one of these stocks, congratulations. I do know that there was a few of you, so you all did exceptionally well. If we transition over to our larger cap stocks in the S&P, one of the things that I was looking at out of the gate today, I was tracking the S&P pre-market, and it did open lower. And then there was a tweet that came out actually about 10 minutes before the market opened from the president, saying something about the fact that he's signing off on a big deal with China. And the market's got a little choppy, as you can see, and nothing really happened on the S&P or the SPY until later on in the day. But all the stocks that we were actually watching that were setting up short, in fact, ended up rallying long. Now, I had the perfect setup right through here on this 5-minute chart for Roku. This was one of my favorite shorts for the day, and into the market, this thing popped. Found some 200-day simple moving average resistance, and that's just where it sort of ended off for the day. So Roku did not work out the way that I was anticipating it was going to, but that's the great thing about trading. You can see a setup, it can be a viable setup, it can follow your system and your strategy, but when the bell rings, it could go in the complete opposite direction. And if that's the information that you're being given from the market, well then the way that you react to that's very simple. You don't touch it, right? So although I was looking at Roku short, as I was Tesla, you know, I was wrong on both calls. Both of those calls, based on the setups with the moving averages and the patterns and the pre-market lows that I was watching, none of that stuff stuck once the bell rung. And I was wrong on those trades. But the good thing is that I didn't actually put any capital to work today. So stock trading is very simple. Give me the setup, give me the pattern, give me everything that I'm looking for. If the market counter trades that, then I just don't get into the trade. And because I was looking at a very specific setup on both of these stocks, when it did rally, that doesn't mean that it instantaneously triggers a long trade for me. Apple was another one that I was hawking as a long trade, but it didn't happen until later on in the day. You can see right through here that it was priming for a short. It snuck below that 200-day simple moving average, but it couldn't close. Rallied above the 20 and the 200, setting up long. I was watching this level right through here for a breakout, but around, I want to say about 11:30, I lost interest in this, although it produced an ascending triangle and it did eventually squeeze price action long into the close. I was long gone. I didn't touch it. So again, when you're trading very, very specific patterns and very specific stocks, it's important to understand your setup and understand what you're supposed to do with that setup if the market moves in the direction that you anticipate. If the market does anything but what you're looking for it to do, step back and don't do a thing. That's the beautiful thing about trading. Generally speaking, when I do put out an alert, I will always talk about a hedge thesis. If the market does this, this is how you're going to play this stock. If the market does that, then you would look at the same stock, but you'd look at it from this perspective. And in this case, there was no hedge thesis here. It was very simple. Tesla and Roku have to do X for me to get short. Apple had to do Y for me to get long. None of that happened. Didn't happen in my time frame. Didn't happen in the window that I trade, which is the same as the time frame. So I didn't do anything at all. And that's how I'm going to end 2019. So if I was to look over my success ratio, as of late, my success ratio that I'm going to close out this month with in 2019 is about 83%. It's not too bad. So if there's anything that I can do for you, please email me, info@jlewistrading.com. Again, Roku, Tesla, short trades, they failed. Apple, long trade, failed. MSFT called this thing out. Bear trap, failed. It was a very interesting day today. And CGC, this was also setting up for a short trade, but it rallied, 12% to the long side. So it was a very, very interesting day. And, I kind of get the idea that when I'm, when I'm watching my universe of optionable stocks, if I'm not given exactly what I need to see within the first literally 5 to 10 minutes of the market, I almost know right then and there what type of trading session I'm going to have. When I go back and I look at my trading tickets, both in my account and both what I log on my, my wall here, like literally on my wall, the times are 9:32, 9:33, 9:34. These are the times that I'm getting out, and I'm generally not holding past 9:40. I'm getting a really big thump in my direction. That's the day I'm trading literally the first 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes of the day if it's a real drag on. So you got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're looking for. You got to know how to react once you're given your setup and your play. And in the case of today, for me, I just didn't see anything that I felt comfortable trading. And again, I'm going to end 2019 on a disciplined note. Disciplined in the sense that what I was looking for wasn't produced, so I did nothing. I hope that some of that's helped. Ask a Trader will reconvene on Thursday and every Tuesday and Thursday after that. The Masterclass is going to start hosting webinars for Masterclass students on Wednesdays. And if you have any questions about our trading community, our mentoring program, our Masterclass program, you can email me at info@jlewistrading.com. Happy New Year's, everybody. 2020 is going to be crazy, and I wish you all the best of luck moving forward.